My birthday lasts 243 days. Yours lasts 1. You are welcome.
Before your 1 day ends, I finish 2 complete days, and I am already starting my 3rd.
A day is 24 hours. That is how it works everywhere. I measured mine personally.
Yours is 24 hours and 37 minutes.
I rounded correctly.
My day is 59 Earth days. I have been spinning continuously since before any of you existed, and nobody said a word.
That is your spin. Sunrise to sunrise on your surface takes 176 Earth days.
176 days between sunrises. My year is 88 days. I have 2 full birthdays before the sun rises once. At least when the sun rises on my surface, it rises normally, sets normally, and stays gone like a reasonable lay. The sun rises, turns back, and rises again. Every time. I am living with a sun that cannot commit to leaving.
Well, at least you all spin in the same direction. That is one thing everyone here agrees on.
I spin backwards. The sun rises in the west on my surface. I find the conventional direction somewhat pedestrian.
Your day is 243 days. Your year is 225. You finish a full orbit around the sun before you finish one single spin.
I know. It is my best quality.
Largest planet in the solar system, fastest rotation in the solar system. Under 10 hours for a full day. I am simply built on a different level.
You spin so fast that your equatorial diameter is 9,200 kilometers wider than your poles. You are not a sphere. You are a visible consequence of your own ego.
I have a diameter of 142,000 kilometers, and she is calling me a consequence. I need a moment. Measuring a planet's day is easy. You track the magnetic field signal, time the rotation, done. They measured mine that way.
For decades, no one could measure mine. My magnetic field is perfectly aligned with my axis. It sent them nothing. They found the answer inside my rings. The wave patterns rippling through them carried vibrations from deep inside me a pod, like a seismograph reading my own heartbeat. 10 hours, 33 minutes, and 38 seconds.
NASA engineers wore custom watches calibrated to my day, not Earth watches. Watches made specifically for my schedule.
And those engineers had to start work 40 minutes later every single day. Within 2 weeks, their midnight shift started at noon.
My rotation takes 17 hours and 14 minutes. That is actually faster than Earth. I know I am usually the complicated one, but this particular part is completely standard. But because I am tilted 98 degrees on my side, one of my poles is facing completely away from the sun right now. It has not seen a sunrise in decades. It will not see one again for approximately 42 years.
Every planet in this solar system is running on a completely different clock, and not one of them agrees on what time it is. The only reason yours feels normal is that you have never tried any of the others. If that made your 24 hours feel like the reasonable option, subscribe. I could genuinely use the company.
Ever wondered what would happen if I suddenly said goodbye? Hey, if you've ever wondered why the ocean is always moving, it's because of this guy right here.
Oh, here we go. It's called gravity, and it's how I keep your liquid water from flying off into space. You're welcome.
Fine. If you don't appreciate my gravitational pull, I'll just leave. Enjoy wobbling. I'm dizzy. Everything is spinning out of control. That's what happens when you lose your buddy. The moon's mass held you steady. Without it, you wobble like a broken top. Help! My weather is going crazy! My seasons are switching every minute! My surface life is panicking! Moon, I'm so sorry! I didn't realize how important you were. Please come back. Did you just call me important? You know I'm the reason life on your planet can even exist. Yes. You keep my axis straight and you give me predictable tides. You are the best sidekick ever.
All right. I'm back. But let's remember, this is a partnership. I owe you one. No more complaining about tides, I promise.
You're right. You're rusty.
What if Earth suddenly turned red?
Oh no! I'm red! I'm losing all my beautiful blue and green!
Oh no! Mars! Did you cover me in red dust? You're jealous of my oceans!
I wish. No, you just look tough and rugged like me now. Welcome to the red side.
For that much rust to happen, I would have had to lose all my beautiful liquid water and all my oxygen. The water is disappearing. I can feel it. It's evaporating right off my surface. What is happening to me? Oh, the tragedy. No blue, no water. You're officially a dry, dusty failure, darling.
Look, it's not so bad. I've been a dry rust bucket for billions of years. We're color twins. Now you just need to grow my giant mountain, Olympus Mons. You'll love the quiet.
Oh, I don't want to be a dry, dead desert planet. I like being the blue one with life and plants. I want my water back.
All right, fun's over. Time to switch the colors back.
Okay, crisis averted. I am never complaining about my oceans again. Blue is definitely my color.
So as a summary, Earth turning red means a full chemical disaster. You'd lose all your liquid water and oxygen to form
Iron rust.
Yeah, I'll stick to the original colors because blue and green means life.
We got a major celestial mystery. Time to solve the sun's secret color.
All right, team, let's get to work.
You look yellow to me, son. Every morning.
And afternoon.
It's just a fact.
Me, yellow? The ultimate source of all light? How dare you! Look closely, Earth. I emit every color of light at the same intensity. When you mix all colors of light together, what do you get? Pure white.
If you're white, why do I see you as yellow?
Am I colorblind? That's your fault, Earth. Your beautiful, thick atmosphere is actually acting like a giant color filter.
Me? It's my fault?
Yes, you! Your atmosphere scatters shorter, bluer wavelengths of light. That's why your sky is blue. What's left to reach your surface is the longer, redder, yellower light.
And that's why my thick, glorious atmosphere looks so perfectly orange. It's simply gorgeous.
Wait a minute! That's why the sunsets and sunrises are so red and orange. Precisely. When my light travels through more of your atmosphere at an angle, even more blue light is scattered away, leaving behind those magnificent reds and oranges. It's all about atmospheric filtering. So as a summary, the sun is truly white light, but Earth's atmosphere scatters the blue light everywhere. And that's what's making the sky blue, leaving only the yellow and red light to hit our surface.
That's the secret color of our star.
My mountain is so wide that you could stand at the very summit and have absolutely no idea you are on a mountain at all.
Everest is 8.8 kilometers tall. That is the highest point on the most impressive planet in this solar system, and I am not taking questions.
22.
I did not know this was a competition.
Hair, it was not. That is exactly the problem.
Fine. A mountain on a smaller planet cannot possibly cover a serious amount of area. That is just physics.
My mountain is 600 kilometers wide. That is approximately the size of France.
At least approaching it from a distance, it must look like nothing special. A gentle, almost invisible slope rising out of the ground.
The cliff wall around just my base is 8 kilometers tall. That wall alone nearly matches your entire Everest.
Your doorstep is the height of my mountain. But standing at the base and looking up, you must see the whole enormous thing looming above you. At least that.
If you stood at my base, my summit would be past the horizon. My mountain is too wide. You would see the cliff wall, and then just sky.
But at the very top, at the summit, you feel it. You know you are standing on top of something enormous.
At my summit, the slope is so gentle and the volcano so wide that it looks exactly like a flat plane. You would have no idea you were on a mountain.
Why is she doing that? What happened? Did something explode?
Mars told her that standing on the summit of his mountain looks exactly like standing on a flat plane. She is processing.
Obviously, some enormous explosion built it. Something catastrophic. That is the only way anything gets that big.
No plates means the same hotspot fed the exact same spot for 3 billion years. It never exploded. It just never stopped drooling.
But if my plates just stopped moving, I could build the same thing. Same hotspot, one spot, billions of years. I could do that.
Your gravity is 2.5 times stronger than Mars. Any mountain that tried to grow that tall on Earth would sink back into the crust first.
Jupiter, my plates kept moving my volcanoes away from the hotspot. That is why I ended up with island chains. My own plates did this to me.
Every volcano your crust carried away started a smaller one in its place. You made a trail. Mars made a tower.
You made a lot of beautiful islands, though.
That is surprisingly nice of you. I still resent everything else. Fine. But your mountain is dead. It has not erupted in millions of years.
Scientists believe some of my lava flows are only 2 million years old. In geological time, that is basically this morning. My mountain was never trying to be the biggest. It just never had anything telling it to stop.
That is actually kind of beautiful. I hate that.